What kind of a man is accused of bruising a woman and then allegedly demands $20,000 from her mother? That's what Cassie Ventura's mother, Regina Ventura, testified in court that happened with Sean Diddy Combs. You see, back in December of 2011, just days before Christmas, Cassie allegedly sent her mother an email that was actually shown in court. And I'm paraphrasing here, but essentially this is what it said. That Sean Puffy Combs had been making threats that he was going to release 2 explicit sex tapes of Cassie. One around Christmas Day and then another one sometime soon after that. And he also said in this email, according to Cassie, that he was going to have someone hurt her and Scott Miscuddy, also known as Kid Cudi. And he made a point to say that he wasn't going to do it because he was actually going to be out of the country when it happened. So according to Regina's sworn testimony, Diddy then contacted her and allegedly demanded 20 G's to recoup his investment in Cassie. And let me tell you this, 20 G's isn't chump change. In my opinion, this wasn't about business. This was psychological warfare. And that is control on a whole nother level. She testified that he asked for the money to be wired to an account, which happened to be under one of his labels, I think the Bad Boy Records. And again, let me ask you this. What kind of man is accused of hurting your daughter and then allegedly send you a bill for it? Is that not crazy? I think it's absolutely wild. In my opinion, the message behind the demand was clear. I own her and I own your fear. It's his way of just exerting control over Cassie and Cassie's mom. What Diddy may not have known was that Regina had already seen the bruises on her daughter's body. And according to her testimony, she took photos of those bruises to memorialize them. Maybe, just maybe, it was a way to have proof. It was a way to have something. And do you know what she had to do to get the money? I'm going to tell you. She testified that she had to take out a home equity loan for $20,000 to protect her daughter because she thought her daughter's safety was at risk. And the craziest thing is, like 4 or 5 days later, she testified that the money was returned to her bank account without any explanation. But you know the damage? It was already done. And in my opinion, they paid with more than money. They paid with panic, helplessness, fear, and no refund undoes that. You don't return the bruises just because you get the money back. You don't refund the trauma. Now I want to focus on Regina for a second. In my opinion, there's nothing more powerful or more painful than a mother trying to save her child. Because when a mother is forced to choose between fear and action, she's going to choose her child's safety and do whatever it takes, even if it costs her everything. I see Regina Ventura as strategic because she took the photos, she took out a loan, and then she took the stand. Her love is fierce, it's unshakable, and her testimony wasn't just evidence in a courtroom. It was a declaration that no matter how powerful a man might seem to be, a mother's instinct to protect her child is stronger. And that's what Regina reminded us of. That love will make you brave. That protecting your child is the highest kind of courage. Now, before I close, I want to leave you with this one last image. I wasn't in the courtroom to see this, but somebody who I met last week when I was in the courtroom was, and her name is Tiza Tells. Huge online content creator, huge YouTuber. So like I said, I met her last week. And there's something that she said that caught my attention. She said that after Regina Ventura finished testifying, she stepped down from the witness stand. According to Tiza, she stared down Diddy. Now, Regina didn't say a word, but probably her stare said everything. The way Tiza put it was this: if looks could kill, man, I think you can fill in the blanks. And Diddy, he wouldn't look at her. I don't think that Regina's stare was about vengeance. I think it was probably about the truth, that she finally had a moment to share that truth. She's a mother who is wounded, yet fierce and unshaken, looking directly at the man who she believes tried to destroy her daughter. And Diddy's refusal to meet her eyes, I think that might have been the most telling moment of all. Why? Because sometimes the most powerful statement in the room is the one that no one says out loud. If this video spoke to you, like and follow, and I will see you in the next one.